Hey guys, welcome back to Kirby Triple Deluxe. In the last part, we did about 3 stages of Royal Road, and today's part to hopefully finish up all the normal stages. Because this level in particular is really freaking long. This world, I should say.
Yeah.
I mean,
But very satisfying to go through.
Oh yeah, a lot of the levels here are really fun. It's just that on your first playthrough, you notice, why is half my time in just World 6?
Yeah. But, yeah, we got the minions here. The common trope with this world is all of the enemies are I forget what these enemies are called. I think they're called Sectonians.
Yes.
Something like that,
Okay.
yeah.
I can't remember. But yeah, there's like a lot of the bad minion people are here in this level. I think they were like in the other levels too, but like very like tongue in cheek.
The main thing of them is that a lot of these enemies are basically bug, insect, and butterfly versions of the standard enemies that you've been encountering. So, for example, the ones that are basically just like a flyhead walking around, it's basically just a Waddle Dee, but with flyhead.
Yeah, something like that.
With
Because
bug.
the whole insect mentality is just all throughout the game.
That just reminds me of I don't know why I'm getting reminded of this. Do you remember the DBZ abridged the Cell games when they did the promotional thing with all the other abridged series?
Oh yeah. I think I know what battle you talk about in particular.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just reminds me of whenever they did the Fist of the North Star. They says,
Yep.
"Hey, bug man, are you made of bug meat or man meat?"
And then Soul just blows up like 6 times.
I mean, like, think about it this way. He technically didn't lose.
No.
Yeah,
To be fair, no one won that fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is boss rush the level. We're fighting Paint again. I mean, same song and dance again. Except you're just fighting her in the middle of the level. I think her health is a little bit less than the last time you fought her.
I mean, it might be. It's hard to tell because the bar's the same size, but like it feels like there's less health this time.
I don't know. It's just like, well, you fought her on stage by herself, and I've got Hammer, and Hammer's kind of overpowered in this game. So
Yeah, I think Hammer's the main thing that's setting the stage on it. Because I think their health still behaves the same way, but your access in terms of the copy abilities you're given is a lot more tanky. Because her difficulty here is in line with how she is in the arena, and everyone in the arena is still at their full-on boss level. I think the only difference is maybe some of them you're forced to go into with much weaker copy abilities, so they feel like they take longer, like the snake, for example.
Yeah.
That always feels like it takes a while.
Yeah, I feel like he has some of the most health of any of the bosses in this game.
yeah. I just now realized too, whenever I was playing this, because I was thinking about doing the extra modes for this playthrough, but I just ultimately decided against it because I was like, I'd rather not. But like I was trying to go through the true arena of this mode, and I was like, well, I feel like one of the other character with the copy abilities that's really good for that is Hammer, because if you push down B, he's invincible.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, well, if you time their attacks, you could just, if you just down B when they're passing by and stuff like that, you can completely nullify their attack, in a sense.
Well, that's what makes Deity so much better in this game than Kirby. He's more powerful, and he can easily defend himself a lot more.
Yeah.
He gets way
minus
more
having
invincibility
leaf.
frames as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know, Lester, you said when you did the true arena on this mode, you did Leaf?
Yeah, because Leaf, when you use your shield, it makes you completely invincible. So doing that is the safest way to go through Arena. It takes longer, but you just play more defensively in True Arena, if you want to be honest. You don't want to go full powerhouse.
Or you could do Side B too. Side B has invincibility frames too, I just now realized.
Yeah.
It was down B and Side B had invincibility frames, so it's just like, yeah.
The only problem with it is that if it runs out in a really bad spot, then you're vulnerable, which is why I just prefer Leaf in arenas.
Yeah.
Because you can just hold down shield for as long as you want.
Yeah.
I have no idea why this tree is so late in this boss rush. He's the easiest boss in the game. Meanwhile, this is like, what,
He's
boss
the first
3
one.
or 4?
Well, you could say that he's not the first thing there. Break up the balance.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Like, this is a
Yeah.
boss rush, but no Wispy yet. Just give it a couple minutes.
Give it like 2 minutes. Yeah, this level is literally the boss rush level, and I know that the last level. I mean, I know it's gonna get to that in the video, but it's just like the last level, if I remember correctly, it's a long level, and because there's a lot of gimmicks to it.
Yeah.
I was trying to go loop around because I didn't know if there was a sticker, or not a sticker, but a keychain. Or the Sunstone. It's been a while since I played this game. When I started
Well, luckily,
recording
the Sunstone this level is basically impossible to miss, because there's only one. I believe you get at the very end of the level after you kill all the bosses.
Yeah, I think so too.
So it's
I
just
think
on
that's
the
what
way.
it was. But yeah, dummy me even recording this didn't even realize. Hey man, there's only one Sunstone in this level, so it's more likely at the end of the level. So, what do you think about Bandana Waddle Dee as a character in Smash Brothers for like the next one?
I mean, if they want our Kirby rep, honestly, that's probably the best choice.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like at this point, I mean, granted, I know like the next Smash Bros isn't gonna be like Ultimate at all. They're not gonna have stuff like that. Oh yeah, there's the Sunstone.
Okay, yeah, it was the one hidden near the end. That's what it was.
Well, that's the thing is, I feel like the stardom of Bandana D as a fighter has kind of been pushed by Smash Flash more than anything.
Well, he's very popular as a pick. I know Japan had it. I think Bandana D was like near the top of the charts for them. And so it's the last Smash ballad.
And strangely enough, Magalore was too.
Yeah, I don't honestly.
Well,
see
I mean,
that
like,
one.
let me put it this way: if Bomberman's not getting in, then Magalore's not getting in because he's basically just Kirby Bomberman.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really see that one happening much. Like, I don't know what much they're gonna do with the character if they're kind of.
Well, I mean, like, it's also a
and
case
assist.
of exactly. Because okay, the perk of Bandana D is that in terms of his weapon, who else do you know who's got a spear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Everyone
to be
has
fair, he's
swords.
gonna probably the way his reach is gonna function is gonna be very similar to a lot of other characters. That's the problem. I don't feel like Bandana D has enough going for him on his own. Plus, it would also mean we've got a fourth rep from an existing franchise. I feel like with the last two characters, they're going to be focusing more on underrepresented franchises to expand the library of what they already have.
Yeah. I mean, at the time of this
To
recording,
me,
we
I don't
only
think we're going to have returning reps. Also, Bandana D is a spirit, I'm pretty sure.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. He's one of my loadouts.
At the time of this recording, there's only 3 characters announced as DLC. We don't even know the last 2, and honestly, I feel like the last 2 are still just going to be from series that haven't been in Smash period yet. With how their trend's been, wouldn't be surprised if it's
Please
third party.
don't cop out on Astral Chain.
I'm thinking they probably will, honestly.
I don't know.
It depends on the reception of Astral Chain when it comes out, for if that's a possibility. We still don't know yet.
I know they did that with Corrin and when the game wasn't even announced yet, but it's like I don't know.
Ruined
if they're
Corrin.
gonna-
That ruined Corrin.
Yeah.
Like, I at least have the advantage of, like, I've seen Fates, I've seen the plot, I've seen the missus play through it, and I know Corrin as a character is actually pretty cool, and you can see very different sides of her. Plus, she can turn into a freaking dragon. Why are people complaining?
Yeah. One of the coolest
Well-
designs right there alone.
Let Marley, I can answer that because Fire Emblem's got so many reps. That's about it. That's literally the answer.
So
to
does
that.
Corrin is
Mario,
literally the
Pokemon,
most
Zelda.
unique one in the entire Fire Emblem lineup.
Yeah. I mean, about as unique as Robin is. Robin's about the second most unique.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
of course, you know, on top of the where, people are whinging now that Hero and Robin are too similar. I'm just thinking, yeah,
Really?
but Robin doesn't thwack people. Because, oh, that's right, the Levin sword is still a long-range weapon.
Yeah.
I kinda consider
people
two
seem to
completely
forget
different
that
things.
Levin's sword is not a melee weapon.
Yeah.
It is a magic weapon.
That's
it
why
is
it's
a
so
sword
slow.
version of a tome.
Yeah, that's why it's so slow, because he doesn't really use it just for bashing people in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, here comes the next stage. The next stage is a doozy.
Yeah, there's a lot of parts of this stage.
A lot of parts to the stage. There's
Grab your popcorn, everyone, and get those stopwatches. We're going to be here a long time. It's like General School Assembly. You're just waiting for it to finish.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so the gimmick of this level is Kirby's infiltrating the base. But there's this gate in the way that can only be opened by these magical Sprixie. I'll call them Sprixies, that's from Mario. But the fairy.
Monsters.
Yeah, the magical fairy characters at the end of each level. Kirby's got to free every single one of these. There's like, I want to say like, 8 or so in this level they have to go save.
Yeah,
And
there's a lot.
my OCD's driving me nuts. I think that there's something underneath the stage.
I think they
freaking
do
time.
that in one of these sections, so you're not wrong.
I do that all the time when I play Kirby game. I just plummet in bottomless pit and save myself with flying ability.
I mean, honestly, the only game that's a detriment is Kirby 64, since you can't fly infinitely.
Yeah.
That still never made any sense to me. It's like the one game Kirby actually has issues flying.
Oh, it's a good game. But yeah, as you guys can see, the gimmick of the level is we gotta save these fairies and going through the door. Thing is, though, makes finding some of the missables really easy to miss.
Yeah,
Because
well, the
you can't
problem
backtrack.
is, yeah, you get locked out of an area as soon as you find one of these little fairy creatures, which is really
Ow.
annoying, honestly, because it's very easy to miss one of these collectibles. And this level's super long. You don't want to have to replay this just for 100% sake.
Yeah. I hate this. I hate this freaking, like, you know, I'm gonna jam you right into the screen because you lose your ability too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They happen so fast, too. Like, by the time it rapidly blinks like that, you have no time to react.
Yeah.
So as soon as you see them red, you gotta move. If you don't, you're dead.
Yeah, get out there. Get out of there. I like this one because it has the it's got like a giant like I don't know if that's its hair or but it's like
Yeah,
it looks
she's
like a
supposed to be
giant like
violet, so it's her hair.
okay, it's supposed to be violet. Okay.
Yeah, although this one's weird to me because she looks evil. Just from how small the eyes are, they look like they're squinted down a bit, like she's angry.
Yeah.
So I always
was
thought that
get-
one was the evil one. It's like, oh, is she the one that's going to betray me at the end of the game? She's going to kill
No,
Kirby?
she's just a recluse. It's like all the archetypes of, you know.
No, it's just an emo.
Yeah.
Should have been a black flower instead
Emo
of a
can be
purple one.
reclusive.
Could have been the Black Rose character.
I'm an emo kid. Non-conforming as can be. You'd be non-conforming too. You'd be just like me. What? Wow, that's going back a ways.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're fighting Bonkers. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is kind of strange because you're gonna need Bonkers for one of the power-ups, and you have to use him in such as the strangest way. You have to use one of his the abilities from Hammer in such a weird way. But I was like, okay, that's different. That's kind of cool. You have to use the up B for like that fire hammer to light something. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, because I think
remember
this is the only fire source in the level.
Yeah, this is the only fire source in the level, and you have to use the fire hammer to do it. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. I was like,
Hammer flip as a fuse lighter has always been an intrinsically clever puzzle that I have always enjoyed.
Yeah, I agree.
Like ever since the first time I did it in Amazing Mirror, I've always loved it.
Yeah, same. Except with Superstar.
yeah, see, it's right here. You gotta use the fire hammer, I think, right here.
Yeah, I remember doing this a lot in Superstar. If I didn't need to ditch fire, then I would have just kept hammer and lit the torches with that. Like really,
Well,
only
I
one
was being
instance I can really
stupid weird,
think of,
didn't
which
realize it.
was like Great Cave Offensive. We had to light something on the water, which still
This
makes
is what I was
Yes.
talking about. I didn't realize it because I was like, wait, did I miss something? Did I have to have fire from the other level and then come into this level this way? No, I didn't realize. Oh, I was supposed to use up B.
Look at this puzzle. That's cute. I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah,
Kirby,
so
no,
we're
come
gonna
back.
have to come back at the end of the video to get it. So, yeah, I kind of goofed up on that one, but I didn't realize it at the time. I was like, I didn't get firepower, and then I didn't. It didn't dawn on me. It was like, oh, I had it all along.
The fire was in your
It's
heart
okay,
the whole
man.
time.
The fire was in us all along.
Yeah, I don't remember that really tricking me up on the first playthrough, but again, I remember that tactic from Superstar because I did that a lot with the hammer, so it didn't throw me off. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, why do I have this fire source? Might as well use this instead. I don't see any other abilities.
The true what was the fire that we gained along the way.
The fire in our bellies along the way.
He got it.
Got the gold keychain.
I was surprised that was a gold one, honestly, because I thought when I first played, that structure would have revealed one of the sunstones, not a keychain.
I thought so
Still threw me off.
too.
No, they hand you the sunstones kind of generously actually with this level.
Yeah. Minus that one puzzle with the hammer, it's pretty straightforward for a
Yeah.
lot of the other sunstones.
Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna have to come back to the end of the level because, like I said, when I recorded this, I completely forgot about that.
I mean, to
Like,
be fair, man, it is the longest level in the game, and I imagine because I remember you saying that you basically blitzed through the recordings for this within the span of like a couple of days. So I imagine
Yeah.
by this point you're just like, I'm nearly there. I'm just gonna power through, and I'm so tired.
Yeah, I think I
it
recorded
definitely
most
makes it
of this
rough.
tonight. I think I recorded this all in one session. Like I was so tired at the end of it. I was like, oh my gosh.
And the red tulip's got the edgy side quiff.
That's always the best.
The
showcase.
Persona 3 protagonist side quest.
No,
The Leon Kennedy
no,
hairstyle.
no. That's more edgy the hedgy side quiff. I've been watching too much Radical Soda. Don't at me.
Well, I lost hammer. A little bit. I was like, ah, damn it.
I don't think
It's
you need
okay,
it at
I
this
got my
point,
hat.
which is good, but yeah. I got this instead. This is more powerful. I will shoot now. I just wish you could take this thing with you anywhere and not have a time limit. That'd be
Yeah.
fantastic.
Or ammunition or whatever.
Like
it
make
is.
it a power-up.
Canon
Kirby has ordered a
Kirby.
new weapon.
I
It's
mean, to
called
be
gun.
fair, like in Kirby's Adventure, when you did jump into the cannons, it did change your portrait art to canon.
That's true. Yeah. So at one point they had.
And I think the
designed
only
for
other
it.
game the other game that does that is specifically Superstar. Specifically.
Yeah,
Matthew?
I think you're right.
I've got OCD, but man, I had
Yeah, I'm
to
about to say,
break
you
out
don't have
all
much
of them.
time. Don't break every block.
Yeah, it's overheating. I gotta break this stuff.
Yeah, because you need
There we
to
go.
break at least enough of a pathway to
Whoa,
get to the
perfect
door.
timing.
Yeah, you were so close to running out. That was really, really close. Now, the next puzzle. How to get
I
back.
can see you panicking. You're just like, oh, what? Can I not jump high enough?
Oh, where's high jump when you need it?
Yeah.
In the next game, I'm pretty sure.
Let's say, I don't
Didn't
think
they
they
bring it-
ever brought high jump back.
They brought it back for Return.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, it's in,
I don't-
it's. I know it's in Return. I felt like it was in Robobot, but I must be misremembering.
I can check the power-up listing here. Because I got the stuff right here. Alright, it was in Kirby's Adventure, Dream Course, Nightmare in Dreamland, Squeak Squad, and Return to Dreamland. That was it. So it didn't come
Okay,
back.
so
to this game.
Return was the last one.
Yeah.
Because
I
I
knew it
could have
was in
sworn it was an
Dream Course,
Amazing
but-
Mirror, but then I realized there were no Starmen in there because a lot more of the levels in Amazing Mirror tended to either be diagonal or diagonal or horizontal, unless they were end corridors leading to a warp star.
Yeah.
Also, Human Tetris. Oh wait, what is it? Like the muscle running game on the WiiWare.
Oh god, Muscle March. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
Muscle March.
I mean,
That's the
the
one.
major difference here is we don't have shirtless men breaking through your walls. That's the one thing lacking from Kirby.
I mean,
I hope they have it
like
next
you
game.
do remember that Stone Kirby does turn into that one guy.
That is true. So we do have one shirtless man in Kirby.
Test your quickness, your reflexes. Gosh. Yeah, in this room in particular, you have to like be quick because they're doing it 3 times.
Yeah. Well, they trick it up
And
in this
there's
room
that-
too, because I do believe one of the last drops is like it's off to the side where you leave on a door. It's a little weird.
Now, I believe, isn't this the one where it gives you one entrance, and then if you stay for long enough, then it gives you a secret path if you wait for like a solid 20
I think
seconds?
so. Like I think if you wait there long enough, it can lead you to a howl room.
Yeah, that's right. Because that's the great thing about Return to Dreamland is... No, not Return, Triple Deluxe. I think Triple Deluxe is one of the few games that actually has multiple hour rooms in it. I think it
Yeah.
actually has 3.
Something like that. Yeah. I
think it's got one in World 7, one in World 6 here, and then I think it had another one in World 4. But like the one in World 4, you can only really find it if you're specifically going for all of the gold keychains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are 3 howl rooms in this game. So you're right on that one.
And I inadvertently
here.
found the last one, the one in World 7. I found it with DDD first.
Oh yeah, it is in this world. You're exactly right. It's actually in this level. So during the X5 portion, which is the level you just got out of, if you stand in that room, if you wait 86 seconds, the blocks will disappear, and you gotta wait for the door to appear for the howl room.
I think it means 86 from the start of the room, not from the last puzzle. I don't remember.
Well, how
Maybe you do
when
have
the
to wait
player
for like a whole full
completes
minute.
the last puzzle, then they have to wait 86 seconds. So you gotta wait about 2 minutes.
Oh.
Why 86 seconds?
Yeah, it's oddly specific.
Probably someone's birthday.
Yeah, something
Or-
like that.
They're gonna 86
Maybe
it.
that was the year. Wait, when was Hal founded?
Oh!
Yeah, it could be related
86.
to them. So you may be right.
Ah! You're a clever cookie.
I was like, wait a second. I was like,
Cookie country.
Well, the first thing I got was HAL 9000, so that's a little off.
Well, I've been watching too much Dragon Ball Z Bridge, so I'm just like, they're gonna 86 this thing. Or as Goku foolishly says, like, we're gonna 69, that's 86, Dad. 86.
nice.
Still 10.
Okay, well, it's not related to when HAL was formed because that was in 1980.
Okay.
So
Is
that's definitely not
it
bad.
the number of games that Kirby have been in by this point? Considering how many
It's hard to tell
spin-offs
how
and
many.
cameos he's had.
Between spin-offs and then inclusions and other games like Smash and such, yeah, it'd be a little hard to keep up.
Which, on that fun note, now there's apparently an English patch for Kirby Superstar Stacker.
Yeah, I seen that, which is so cool. Apparently it's still a
Which
work
is-
in progress, but for the most part, the entire thing is translated, which is really cool.
It's a big deal. Like,
oh yeah, it's
like,
I think
we
the
live
last
in an
Kirby game-
age where so many we live in an age where the only game that hasn't been translated into English that everyone is still waiting for a flawless patch on, I think, is Mother 1 and 2 on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which we
But
technically
I've
have
seen
Mother
the crazy
1.
amount of work that's going into that, and I don't blame them for the amount of time it's taking. Because, my goodness, the encoding on that Game Boy Advance ROM is nuts.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've heard. But that Kirby game that just got recently translated, I believe was the final Kirby game that we needed a translation for, since it's
Yeah,
the only one that's
everything
still
else-
Japanese only. Everything else
Yeah.
is translated.
But then again, do you really need too much of a translation for Kirby games?
Well, if it has a decent amount of dialogue, yeah. If it's like just run and jump, nah, not really. Like this game, I don't really think you need a translation for. You can easily play the Japanese version. You won't miss anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you'd think the same thing about like Satellaview Zelda 1, but whew,
Well, yeah, that one
It
doesn't
can be
wanna have
surprising.
dialogue. Like if you can't read
Yeah.
it, then you're gonna have a lot of problems with certain puzzles. Also, this section's really fun. It's very similar to the one from Return to Dreamland, where you're just going through with your superpowers, except here you're eating all the boss enemies as Hypernova Kirby.
Yeah. You're just making just like, let me eat you. You're dead.
everything must bow to my whim.
Hey, I remember that time where you were really hard to kill and gave me a power-up. Yeah, let me just eat you in one swim. Like, one swing.
And every time I swallow, it's just a giant explosion in my stomach. That literally pauses the screen. See?
I just love the banquet of stomach explosions.
I just like that final line. That's like if Kirby got to the Lightning amusement park, but he doesn't want to wait, so he just eats everyone to get to the front.
I would have laughed if you inhaled and accidentally swallowed the lobster.
Yeah. Whoops. Well, I guess I'm not.
It's just
doing
like,
it
oh
anymore.
hey, look, Star Rod. I love this so much.
I love this so much too. He even eats the freaking boss meat.
I like how he eats the boss meter before the boss itself. That's the best part.
Mm-hmm. Thank
Kirby,
you,
where'd the tree go?
fairies. And now we swallow them.
Your work is done. Now get in my belly.
Now to cause a singularity.
I'm so hungry. Kirby, you hate every boss in existence. Yeah, it's not enough. I must
And
consume
this is why we
everything.
don't. This is why we don't play D&D with Kirby, because he causes a singularity and everyone dies.
This is also why he's not allowed to go at an all-you-eat buffet. He'll take that definition too literal.
Well, he's got an endless stomach.
That's the problem. He's not allowed. He's banned.
Well, after they closed the buffet, we started wandering around for another all-you-can-eat buffet. And when you couldn't find one, you went fishing.
Golden egg statue. The freaking smirk with
I love,
It's the
I love
thumbs up.
smug DDD.
It's the thumbs up that's what makes it. They gave all the bosses, yeah, that's cool.
The key change is so good.
There's so many
But
smug
that's-
DD faces in this game. It's so good.
We unlocked
DD smug.
the final boss itself is going to take a while, but we still have one sunstone I have left to get before we can unlock the secret level.
Yeah.
We will forgive you, Matt.
We gotta go back. We have to go back and do this puzzle again. Because I was a dummy and I didn't realize that, oh, I could light this with the hammer.
Motion controls scare me.
Yes, they do. Motion controls scare
You know
me.
what's really scary about motion controls? When you have a temperamental 3DS, and you have to get all the Chaos Emeralds again in the in Lost World 3DS.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
One
At that
time
when I
point-
say
into
temperamental,
it.
I mean if you put pressure on the battery case in the wrong spot, it turns itself off.
That's just the extra challenge.
Yeah.
You're not hard enough.
I need to
Battery's
work
fine.
out whether I'm going to try and take the bend out of the back of my 3DS's battery case, or whether I'm going to have to try and cable tie it shut. Haven't worked out a foolproof solution yet, because the cable ties put pressure in the wrong places, so it doesn't quite line up perfectly.
Yeah, it's the only problem when you tie
I got a lot of
something
weird
down with
looks
pressure.
when I got my 3DS out, and there's just the cable tie around the right-hand side of it where the battery line is, and I'm like...
It's like, I'm sorry, my 3DS.
And then I just turned it around, I'm like, gone on the final day. Here's Majora's Mask one.
There we go.
The moon
All
is going to destroy
found.
my 3DS. Oh, look, stairs!
Oh, so much for the
That we
stairs.
go.
You're gonna swallow Wispy Woods. I thought you were gonna swallow Wispy Woods again. Suddenly, Beetle.
What's up, tree?
I got
Here for
some
seconds.
people. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Where was the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Oh.
Isn't that lovely? Hmm? Oh, there's a spider. Sorry. Suddenly, just shoehorn Marvin the Martian into this Kirby Let's Play.
Why not?
Because
Now-
why not?
Now that we've gotten all of the Sunstone, this level is so weird because unlike the other ones, this has 2 extra stages. But
Yeah,
we're gonna
and they
get into
unlock
that
for
in the
the
next
boss.
video. Yeah, it's weird that it's like that, but yeah, the next video will be going over the extra stages before we go to the final boss.